can't wait to see it. We're also going to be cooking with the author of Grill Interrupted. So we're making a pizza and some Cajun corn.
On the grill.
On the grill.
I don't know how people do that. How do people barbecue pizza?
I don't know. Well, we'll find out, won't we? Yeah, and it's probably really yummy too. Well, everything barbecued seems to be better.
You get that little, well, you'll probably get a little bit of the grill mark on the bottom.
Yeah.
And just enough if you do it right. All right, get your summer glow with Elizabeth Grant.
Well, it's summertime, and nothing says summer like grilling. With me today is Gav Martel from Grill Interrupted.
That's right.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So you actually, tell us, I want to talk about your book a little bit because you created this book. Why?
All my friends and family were asking me for recipes, and I thought, you know, what better way to get them some of those than write my own cookbook. So
such a great, and you self-published it.
Self-published it, and after people kept asking me for more recipes, I was like, you know what? Why don't I go online and start a website? So
fantastic. Yeah, the website. We'll say it again after. But what is the website?
I write for my own website is grillinterrupted.com, and I also write for Erica M's YummyMummyClub.ca.
Perfect. Perfect. Now, what are we making today?
We're making a couple of dishes. The first is showing people how to make homemade grilled pizza, and always a favorite.
Now, grilling, yeah, because Val said that in the banter. She's like, grilling pizza?
It's a little different.
Yeah.
If you don't want to make hamburgers and hot dogs and steaks, you know, which are kind of the classics, people love it. And what I usually do with my kids or with company is I'll let them make their own. So I'll put together all different types of toppings and stuff and just let them compile it. So the one we're making today is actually my favorite.
Oh, okay. And what kind is it?
We've got a classic mozzarella, tomato, and basil, but then we've got some ricotta cheese around the outside, and then I finish it off with some garlic oil and Parmesan.
Sounds delicious. Can't wait to taste. Now, does the taste of a barbecued pizza, is it different than in an oven?
It's really the crust. You get a nice little bit of a charred flavor on the crust itself, on the bottom of the pizza. Otherwise, it's really just a classic pizza, and just another way to do it if you're already grilling and you want to be outside. Just a great way to make use of.
Yeah, with the beautiful weather. Okay.
Yes.
So let's get started.
Okay. So to get going, you can just use your store-bought pizza dough. So I've got one here. I've split it in four, so that's kind of a mini one.
Yeah, now most people are using the store-bought pizza dough now, right?
That's right.
Like, why go to the trouble of having to do it when there's some really great options out there, right?
That's right. And the bakeries in the grocery stores now, they're making the dough fresh there. They put it out in the bakery section, and you really can't go wrong. It saves you so much time and energy.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Okay.
So yeah, I broke it into four. The one that I got. Just let it rise for a little bit. Kind of make it a shape that you're happy with. And then all I did was drizzle a little bit of olive oil on both sides, so it's not going to stick to my grill.
Okay.
But that's ready now. I haven't done anything else to it.
Okay.
I've got my grill here on medium-high heat.
Okay.
And the wonderful thing with this is you're going to put the dough straight on the grill.
Right on the grill?
Yeah. So we're going to actually just put that straight down. And we're going to let that go for about 3 or 4 minutes.
So it's not leaking through? Or
doesn't drop down. It just instantly kind of forms a seal there. And we'll let that go. We'll flip it over in about 3 minutes.
Okay.
In the meantime, of course, I've got, through the magic of TV, two ready to go for us here.
Ah, perfect.
So let's bring that over here.
Okay.
And as I said, we're going to be topping ours. I've got some tomato for you, mozzarella, and a little bit of ricotta. So,
okay.
If you don't want to get your hands dirty, I'll do one on this side.
No, it's fine. I'll totally get my hands dirty.
Awesome.
So is there any order to this?
I like putting the cheese on top only because that way you make sure it melts nicely and your vegetables stay kind of firm. So.
Now we're not adding any sauce or anything?
I don't put any sauce on this one. Very often I will. I'll put a sauce for my kids' tomato sauce, or I'll make my own garlic pesto sauce at home. But for this one, because it's got so many other great flavors, I just kind of leave it the way it is. Yep.
Yes, we won't need it for sure.
And we've got a little bit of basil that I've kind of cut up there. And then the ricotta, you can just, loosely put it around the outside. It's just so wonderful when you go and bite into it. It just adds another layer of creamy texture, of flavor. I'm making a mess here as we go, but
that's okay.
I'll let you do yours there.
Thank you. Now, could you do is there any restrictions with pizzas and grills?
None that I found. You can make meat pizzas. You can do it without cheese. Like if you just want to have grilled vegetables and meat and some kind of a pesto or tomato sauce, they're delicious. You know, really, you can't go wrong. Whatever you like, you can put on these things. All right.
All right.
So we're good to go. And what I've done is put that just on a baking sheet with a little bit of tin foil.
Okay.
Because once you've cooked your dough, you don't want to recook it a second time. So what we really want to do here is just melt down our toppings.
Okay.
So on the same grill, we're going to go ahead and put that down.
Oh, look at her. Look at the other one. That's
And you can go ahead, I've got a sharper pair of tongs here.
Okay.
Any bubbles or anything, you can just go ahead and pop those.
Okay.
And then you just flip your pizza there. And you can see you've got that wonderful
The
grill flavor
barbecue.
from it.
Yeah.
Really, really simple. And again, you want it to flatten down a little bit.
So just keep poking it.
Yeah, poke it every once in a while and just let it be.
Now, what temperature would you keep the barbecue at?
For this, the whole thing, I've got it at medium high.
Medium high.
Yeah.
So which is 300 and.
350, 400 degrees is about right.
Okay. All right.
So coming back over here, while our pizzas are melting, we're going to do a little bit of Cajun corn. This is a trick my friend Robin actually showed me, and I don't want to take credit from her. So here we've got some corn that I've just boiled and got ready for us to go.
Now, how long do you cook corn?
I boil it for about 8 to 10 minutes.
8 to 10 minutes.
Sometimes I'll then put a little bit of olive oil and salt and pepper and throw it on the grill.
Okay.
But this one is just straight
Boiled water.
Nothing fancy.
And it's Ontario?
Ontario corn. You got to go fresh. You got to go local. That's right.
Yeah, because we actually like the summer is when you get all the great corn, right, from Ontario. But we also have it all year round, like through greenhouses and things.
Sure.
Right?
That's
Sure.
right. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
You can get. You know, it's going to be best in the summer. You get these beautiful
I know.
peaches and cream pieces of corn. And,
yeah.
But no, definitely year round. They'll ship it in, and you're good to go.
Okay, good.
So what we're going to do with this is we've got just some Cajun spice. You can get this in your spice section again, just at your grocery store.
Okay.
And if you want to just pass the limes over there, Glenn.
Okie doke.
So what you do is you take a wedge of lime, and you can just squeeze it a little bit to get the juices going. And you dip it straight in your Cajun Cajun spices.
Okay.
And you just rub that straight on your corn on the cob. And you can go back for a second dip there. Really just the most incredible flavor. I never tried anything like it. Really delicious.
And you just eat as is?
Yeah, just eat it as is. Really fabulous.
I'm going to give this a go. That's crazy.
Yeah, really nice. A little bit different than you might be used to.
So it takes me right down to like New Orleans.
That's right. And with the lime, you get a little bit of the zest in there from the lime.
And it's so easy.
Yep, really simple. And you're not getting dirty with butter or margarine or anything like that.
Now, what's in a Cajun spice? Is it
Peppers, garlic. You'll get some spices like oregano. Really, depending what brand you get. I know I saw 3 or 4 today when I went to buy one, so there's really no lack. Or you can make it at home as well. You go online. There's a lot of recipes. I think I have one up on yummymummyclub.ca.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Now, what about lemon? Could we use lemon instead of
If
lime?
you like, if you like lemon, lime and Cajun is kind of go hand in hand. But if you wanted to use lime and really any spices, if you've got a different spice mix that's your favorite.
I bet you can even use orange. Orange and Cajun.
Orange and
That would
Cajun.
Be,
Yeah.
Orange
Yeah.
Cajun.
That's right. With maybe a wheat beer, you could. All right. So we can go back and check on our pizzas.
All right. Okay, yeah, so it needs more time.
It needs a little bit more time,
Yeah.
but they're starting to melt down. That's going to take you anywhere from about 4 to 8 minutes, depending on the heat of your barbecue.
Okay, now let's talk about Yummy Mummy for
Sure.
a little bit, and Grill Interrupted. The website, it's got like all kinds of information on there, right?
Really, the go-to website, yummymummyclub.ca, for busy moms who are looking for somewhere to spill it. You just go online, whether you want to talk about pregnancy or families. As a dad, I've got a bit of a unique perspective, and I'm cooking on there. But really the most amazing community of moms on the web that I've found.
Yeah, no, I know Erica, and I met her a few times, and it's a wonderful website.
Yeah.
Now, grillinterrupted.ca is your website.
That's my own site. It's just got recipes and some of my travels and stuff, food travels.
What's some of the most popular recipes? What's the like?
My favorite, if you're looking for what I love, beef ribs. My kids go crazy for them. These huge, like Flintstone-style ribs. So I'll make those a couple times a summer. But people are just looking for something different. They're getting bored of what they make every time. Again, like I said, burgers and dogs.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I mean, barbecue has changed And how has it changed over the years?
You know what, with Food Network and all the different food channels out there, people are starting to explore all types of cuisines, all types of recipes, where before you'd think, pizza.
I know, who's going to grill a pizza?
And then, so yeah, people are experimenting. They're coming up with some great recipes. And
the craziest thing I think I've ever tried is the beer chicken. The beer chicken.
Beer can chicken.
Yeah, the beer can chicken. That's
Sure.
the craziest thing I've ever tried on a barbecue.
Yeah, when I originally saw that recipe, I was like, really? You're going to cook the chicken on?
It is delicious.
And so moist. The chicken's unbelievable.
And you don't get drunk eating it, which is kind of good.
That's right. That's a plus.
Yeah, this is great. Really, really great.
All right.
So we're gonna take a short break. So
Sure.
when we come back, we're gonna actually do some tasting of that pizza, which is gonna be fantastic. So great.
Perfect.
Yum, yum, yum. And we're back with Gav Martel from Grill Interrupted, and we are making barbecued pizzas.
All right, so let's check on our pizzas there. Open the grill up.
Oh,
beautiful.
Very yummy.
Very
yummy.
use the
Wanna
spatula
try that
here.
one?
Sure.
Mm-mm-mm.
So there we go. Get one ready here.
That looks great.
So this one, you've got some really light flavors there, the tomato, the cheeses, and the basil. What I like to do is just drizzle a little bit of roasted garlic oil.
Okay.
Just to give a little bit of a punch. So I'm going to just drizzle that over.
Now, can you get garlic oil anywhere?
Anywhere.
Yeah.
All of these ingredients are really easy to use. One of the things I try and do with all my recipes is make them really simple and really easy to make, and the ingredients can't be crazy hard to find.
Yeah.
So, and then Glenn, if you want to go ahead and sprinkle a little bit of shaved Parmesan on there.
That's a cheesy pizza.
It is indeed.
All right.
And we're good to go. And then my favorite pizza utensil is not actually a pizza slicer, but just a pair of kitchen scissors, which I find do a much better job slicing pizza.
Those scissors come in so handy in the kitchen for other things.
Everything.
Yeah.
Everything. But this way you don't have to worry about your toppings going for a ride or anything. Beautiful.
I'm going to take a quick bite.
Can't go wrong.
That is delicious.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being on the show. And I've got my lunch now.
A pleasure. Enjoy it.
Yeah. For more information, go to yummymummy.ca or grillinterrupted.ca. Coming up on the show, we're going to get our summer glow with Elizabeth Grant. We're also going to get our own organic vegetable garden. But right now, we're going to go back to Michelle, who is with the Guild Festival Theater. Over to you, Michelle.
We are back with Guild Festival.
You've missed, right?
Yeah. Oh, we had a great show. I loved it. And we grilled pizza. Oh, by the way, I got the website wrong. It's grillinterrupted.com.
And that's where you can get the recipes.
Right.
That pizza smelled so good.
Oh,
we have to
so
try
delicious.
that.
And then yummymummyclub.ca.
And thanks to Weber Grills Canada, because those grills are great. And I love the fact that you just plopped the dough right on top of the barbecue.
I know. I thought it would like seep through.
Yeah.
Not at all. Not at all. It was so
And
great.
you flip it like a pancake. It's great. And I'm telling you, the smell will really make that pizza something special. And we also want to thank Michelle Rivard, who went out to the Guild Festival Theater.
So
How gorgeous is
pretty.
that?
How beautiful. Yeah. I would have a wedding there.
Yeah. And Margot from Elizabeth Grant Skincare. Man, that stuff is unbelievable. And I love that it's a wonderful story. Like the backstory behind that whole company is good too.
It's so great. 90 years old. Can you believe she looks fantastic?
So this thing in her product is like tericillum or something. It's from sea kelp, and that's the magic ingredient.
Wow.
That's what makes it work so well.
Well, it's working for her, that's for sure. So I'm going to go get me some of that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the Urban Gardener.
I know.
I got a worm poo. I buried a tomato. I planted a tomato in worm poo.
I'm going to go play in the dirt now. I want that euphoric feeling. I guess that's why kids need to play in the dirt more often, right?
Absolutely.
Let's all go do that right now.
Let's go get dirty.
We'll see you next time.